Yeah, I built a lot of them, dude. Yeah, as you know. We built one or two of them, I guess you could say. Let's maybe just do this one. I'm gonna bring this over. Not all the way though. Yeah, we built quite a few. Thinking that should be. That might be too big of a driveway. Oh, didn't mean to go that far back. Suppose I could pull a vehicle over there and, you know, check it out, see how big it is. Just to be sure that it's not, like, obnoxious. Wish I could build as good as you. Gavin, go watch my YouTube videos, buddy. I promise I walk you through every single little step. There's some videos that are short, some are long, but check it out. What's the map name on PS5? Settlers. It is in the other/fantasy maps. You watch Sea Boys? I don't know. Is it the same on PS5? Yes, I'm on Xbox. Watch a lot of Jimmy Oaks. Jimmy Oaks is my very favorite. This is too big of a parking lot. We're gonna make this smaller. Play with viewers? No, I just play solo. I do have a Discord that's linked to the top of my TikTok. Eventually I would like to have some dedicated servers and whatnot, but we're just not quite there yet. How you get modded cards and stuff? It's all in-game downloadable content. I think that should be better for a parking lot. We'll put in some parking spaces now just to be sure that it works. I also downloaded a whole bunch of new houses. Do you have a PC and just generally play on an Xbox, or... So I have a PC, but I fried the graphics card like a year ago, and I just haven't done anything about it. I've always had an Xbox, so I just play Xbox. I'd rather play Xbox. Liam, what is up, my dude? How's it going, buddy? I've always been a console guy. I don't know. Always will be. Always have been. Oh, that painted that back a little bit. Doing good, bro. Doing great. Alright, that looks good for a parking lot. Not too much. Wyatt. Ola, what is up, dude? How's it going, bro? What time is it for you? It's like 8:12 p.m. Hello, how's it going, dude? Oh shit, I didn't even see the gift. I'm so sorry, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that gift, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you. My bad. It's like so goofy how TikTok does those. Like, I appreciate that, bro. Earlier than me, it's 9:43 p.m. for me. Oh wait, I guess it's 8:43. I read that wrong. Yeah. It's almost 9. I appreciate that gift, buddy. Alright, we're trying to build a park. We're gonna put... Where are you? South Dakota. Midwest. They don't have a ton of stuff here, but we're gonna do some stuff. Should we put the flower thing? That'd be kind of nice. In Wisconsin, that's what's good. Georgia, West Virginia. What are you building? We're gonna build a park. It's a nice little park right in the center of the little neighborhood here. Just a little park. I don't know. Somebody said I should do it earlier and didn't hate the idea. So we're gonna see what we can do. Make a little trail. Put a couple benches up. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. Big diesel barrel for the kids. There we go. Should we put an old junky combine for them to play on? I like it. I like it. Rusty barrel so they can get, you know, catch up with their tetanus shots. Bricks. And a container. How about that? That sounds like a park to me. Alright, let's see here. There's technically like a garbage can like right there, so I'm not really gonna worry too much about that. We'll focus more on like landscaping and like things like that when we get there. We're just gonna kind of place some of these things, and then if we need to, we'll go and move them. But at least we'll remember that we, you know, want them. I did go through and download some more mods before I hopped on, like the stream, so we'll see what we downloaded. I don't know, it might be good, might not be. Ooh, that's pretty nice. I love how it's like, that's right in the center of like rubble piles. Like, that makes a ton of sense. Ooh, need a merry-go-round. Maybe put those white oak fences around it. That's not a bad idea. Got a sandbox in here. Oh. Space is filling up quick. It might look weird right there. That might be a little cluttered. Ooh. Have to have the slide. We could technically maybe make the slide end in the sandbox. I don't hate that. My wheel's kind of making it go crazy. I might need to unplug that. Hold on. Yeah, gotta have the slide, dude. Put the slide into the sandbox. I should have maybe angled that a little bit better. Oh. There we go. And that side hits. We're gonna delete this. I feel like that's messing with things. Perfect. Giving me so much ideas to build my town. Good, dude. That's the goal. That is the goal. People who drive Priuses are usually at parks, and they always park like crap. So we're gonna put him sideways. Like I said earlier, I am using fake vehicles now, because otherwise it gets very annoying to have to cycle through 100 vehicles for a house that, or at houses that you don't even like use. So fake vehicles is like key. It's very helpful. Just a little pro tip. Let's put a little bike rack over here. We'll have to find the bikes again. I know that I saw some up above, but there might be more down here, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it. The bike rack's there, so we'll know. I feel like nobody farms in Farm Sim, dude. Literally. I don't even know how to farm. Farming who? Oh, we already have all that stuff. Ooh, this one has a little tractor in it. Should we put 2 sandboxes, maybe? We're getting a little cluttered, but... Ooh, the pirate ship. Where do you get the car mods? Are they on console? I'm on Xbox, yes. Yo, what's up, Motec? How's it going, buddy? How's it going? Wish I had Oliver tractors. I don't honestly know what an Oliver tractor is, but I feel for you, bro. I wish they had like more cars, like more than just Mustangs. Yeah, I mean the brand truck things, it is kind of unfortunate, but at the same time, like, not the biggest deal in my opinion. They're like good mods anyway. Trucks, there's the Silver 3500, the Lizard Super Duty. There's a few of them. The Rat Rod, yeah, the Rat Rod was cool. It's going good. I'm doing good, bro. W Playground. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. We're gonna put some bikes in. Yeah, those are good, but on FS22, I feel like it's better than 25. I don't know, man. I personally like 25 more. I've had a lot of time into 22, but I think 25 is better personally. Debating if I want to go to bed or hop on FS25. FS25 is always the way to go, bro. You know the answer. Oh, that's a new one that I just downloaded. Yo, what's up, Q Life? How's it going, bro? New mods. These, I think these have been in here for a while. I'm just placing them. Let's put a lookout tower. That's pretty nice. We're gonna make a little park here though. I felt like this area deserved a park. Right in the center here. I haven't painted the ground yet. We're just placing things. Jax, what's up? Hello, how's it going? Hoping to see TLX mods come back more. Yeah, they did have a lot of TLX mods that were pretty good. I do like the Lizard 379 though. That's such a beautiful truck. Wonder if the kids come in on the lookout tower. You know the new Lizard Ram that... Yeah, it's coming out in a couple weeks here. I just feel like 25 with FS22 mods would be perfect. Yeah, bro, it's coming. They'll get there. I mean, it's gonna take some time, but they will get there. I mean, you gotta think, like, 22 was out for years before it got all those good mods, so give it some time. 379 with the eyes, I feel that. Wait, there's a RAM? Not yet, it's coming. Yeah, so they said November 4th, the new DLC for Farm Sim comes out. After that is released, they said that they're gonna drop the new RAM. Yeah, it's a Lizard truck, but it's a Cummins. FS25 will have 3 times the mods. Yeah, bro, just give it some time. It'll have way more mods than 22 in no time. Guaranteed. Like, this, they're like really slow with it. I bought this game when it first came out, and I like honestly was so disappointed. And it took a long time before I actually like came back and started playing it. But now like I can't imagine going back to 22. Oh, that's a way better sandbox. But it's not gonna let me do that. Yeah, I'm sure once that DLC drops, there will be a whole bunch that get approved, like, really quick. See you, bro. Have a nice night. Hey, you too, bro. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you, man. You have a great night. I bought 25, 20 minutes after it came out, and then went to 22 for 5 months. That's what I'm saying, bro. I feel that entirely. Ooh, that's a sick house. You can customize it. Ooh. That's pretty nice. I like it. Later, buddy. Alright, let's paint some ground. Can't wait to fish after working fields all day. I know, bro. That's gonna be sick. So I did, just today actually, guys. I got accepted into the Farm Sim Giants Partner Program, so I'm like a Giants partner now. Um, so things like the DLC and stuff, it's gonna be so cool to like get to play with that stuff ahead of time. Things like that, it's just really neat. I just got a sim rig for FS and it's Sigma. That's what's good, dude. I use a G920 and I love it. I'm back, just got finished planting 500 acres of corn so I can make ethanol. That's what's good, dude. Love to hear it. Could see it in your bio on your profile. Love it, bro. I don't know what we want to use for the path out. Maybe forest ground. Yeah. Very lucrative. Yeah, bro, I bet. I don't like how that's not even here. It's gonna drive me nuts. So we're gonna touch that up just a wee bit. Just make it look a little better. What time are you starting your live tomorrow? I'm not entirely sure. My friend's brother is selling a G920 for 80 bucks. Bro, cop it for 80 bucks. That's not bad. I might be streaming probably like around noon, my time, which is Central Standard Time. 1,000 acres of canola to make. Woo! You got some work to do, man. Do I just keep using the forest ground? I don't know if I like that, but kind of is like maybe the best option for this. Because gravel kind of seems a bit rough, and they do use wood chips at parks now, right? I mean, not really much of a park goer myself, but you're running canola oils as well, bro. You're just doing it all over there. I mean, that's close enough. I use lots of tanker trailers. Yeah, I could see that. Oh, remember with grass, if you accidentally put grass somewhere that you don't want it, just press X. Like that. Boom. Oh. Gonna have to go back to get that last little line right over there, but that's not a huge deal. That's pretty easy. Bam. Done. Did you start over? Nope. We're just working on a park. Yeah. How's it going, buddy? How you doing today? 8 Pete's, 3 Kenworths, 2 Volvo, 2 Phoenix. Love driving the trucks. Dude, that's same here. Like I said, that's like one of my main things. When I'm not streaming or like making a YouTube video, I'm really just driving trucks the entire time. I don't like how far over we went. So we're gonna fix that. Oh, I hate that. Either you leave a small gap or you're on the curb. Never seen these mods on Xbox before? Yeah, they're all on Xbox. Can you... Oh, Big Country! Thanks, bro. Thank you. Thank you. No, dude, so gifts are so weird. Like, it's so weird how it pops up. Like, It doesn't like, because I'm on Xbox, so it's like off to the side and it doesn't make a noise. But I appreciate it, bro. Thank you, thank you. The Black Anthem Mac and the Winter Wolf. Okay. Ever seen these mods on Xbox? Yeah, we're building a park. Makes noise for us. Yeah, so I don't have speakers on my computer or on my computer monitor, so I don't hear anything. That's kind of my bad. I'm sorry, bro. I appreciate you. You should try to make a suburban neighborhood and make a mud thing behind the neighborhood, like a mudding pit behind the neighborhood. You're gonna get some food and go to bed? Thank you, Liam. You have a good night, buddy. Mudding pit behind the neighborhood. That's an interesting take. Yeah, thanks, dude. I appreciate that. Getting in Giant's partner program is pretty exciting. I didn't really expect that this early on. It was pretty quick, actually. Like a bog behind hide. I feel like Giant's Glaze PC. Yeah, a little bit. We're gonna see what we can, how much noise we can make with the console community and Giants. That's kind of the goal. Like, quite honestly, that's the goal. Wait, you actually got in with them? What did I miss? Yeah, I got in with them. Got the email today. That was quick. I like I've only been really seriously doing this for like a little over 2 weeks now. So for 2 weeks to get that far, I'm pretty proud of that. So stoked for you, dude. That's actually awesome. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. That means a lot. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty excited. Alright, we're gonna add some trees next here. I just wanted to get the grass done. I hate doing grass, but it's so important. And I'm gonna go and put all these trees in and hate that too. Can you put the names down so you can show up mods? Right now I'm just using grass. Which mods do you want to see? What do you do with Giants? So basically I just get like an affiliate code for now. Eventually like with enough following you're able to, you know, test DLCs early and things like that. When do I place trees down? I have tree be gone nearby. So I honestly, I personally, I wait until very last to do trees, and then I'm very, very careful and just check from every angle before I place any tree. I hate having to cut down trees, and then it glitches, and you have to save your game, and it's just so annoying to deal with. So I personally just am very careful. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. Yeah, so there's like affiliate links now. Like I have it linked to my link tree. So like if you buy any DLCs or anything using that link, I get like a commission off of it. Things like that. The Deadwood contracts are ass. I probably I don't know if I should swear on here. I don't know if I can. I haven't really looked into their terms on me swearing. Um What's the Deadwood contracts? I honestly, like I said, I've never actually made money in this game. Like straight up, I just build and drive trucks. How do you get all the money in Farm Simulator? I use the agricultural subsidy mod, and you just place a ton of them. Fast forward time, you get $8.4 million per like month, and then once they're like once you have enough money, you just delete all the signs and you're rich. Yeah, straight up, that's I've never ever like actually made money. This is all I do. You, there are two of you? There are two of who? There are two of you. What's up, Dawson? How's it going, buddy? Put a bush there. Just keep the signs. They'll never have to place any more down. So I just like let it get to max money, and then you'll never spend max money. Quite honestly, trust me, you will not spend max money. So yeah, I'm doing good, buddy. When I was playing realistic with a buddy, then we ended up. I feel that. Oh, I hate how the bushes don't just like place perfectly. I'm not gonna do too many here. I'm just gonna do a few little, well, not all little, but a few bushes. And then we're gonna do some trees. That's nice. How do you get rid of all the buildings? On this map, this whole neighborhood here just has the roads laid out and no buildings. So I just build it out. I love this map. The map is called Settlers. We ended up jumping a semi off a cliff, reach character limit. I feel that, bro. So we gotta have trees for the park. Just today I got the email about the partnership. I don't know how, but one time I made a combine do a wheelie without mods. Sheesh. That's what's good. Maybe. Change your bio so quick. Yeah, dude. So quick. It's like instant. I'm gonna just kind of block this off a little bit. Fill it in. Hi, what's up, dude? How's it going? Do you know of any mods coming to Xbox anytime soon? Yes, I do. There's a new house mod that's really sick. The creator, he makes like a whole bunch of really nice mods for console, but he has a house coming out with a nice garage attached, and then in a couple weeks, the RAM will be coming out to console as well. In the future, when I have a PC, the game will be so much better. I mean, honestly, bro, like, the game's not bad on console at all. Can you put the name down? Which name of what? Make a trailer park? I don't know if we want a trailer park. Let me kind of just fill this in here. Might have just killed the view for the lookout tower. Whoopsies. Underground mansion. Love the biggest house on console. I forgot what it's called. Oh, you're talking the Lapacho farmhouse right over here? Name of the map is Settlers. There's the underground man cave and Lapacho farmhouse. If you want mods for PC, best mod hubs or King Mods and Mod Network. Dalton, what's up, bro? Yeah, Lapacho. This is going to be terrible to mow later, and I know I'm going to regret putting this many trees in, but it just looks so good. So we're going to do it anyway. Park is coming along nicely. Thanks, dude. we built a park. Should almost maybe put like a little white fence up or something. That might look nice over here and kind of fill in this space a little better. Should maybe put like a tree here too. Nice little park. Ooh, grills. That's a good idea. I don't have one. I will put one down though. I think I might try and get one more tree over here quick. It kind of collides with that one though. Yeah, I'm gonna add some grills. That's a good idea. And we're gonna add, I know there's a fence that I'm thinking of, like this one. It's like totally kind of a park looking fence. You should make a campsite in a random forest on the map. I like that idea. I do want to do that. The map that I use is 4 Fields. 4 Fields is a cool map. I've seen some really cool stuff done on that map, honestly. Oh. Good idea. With mudding areas too. Oh, the bikes are gonna kind of screw that up, so we'll put it right here is where we'll start it. Boom. There we go. Okay, okay. I play Alma with an aggro forest. I feel that. Aggro is a cool map. Have you seen the guy who has these insane plow and plow the biggest fields into one? I have not, no. Alright, let's get a grill over here. Seems like 100-meter plows. That's crazy. That's a big plow. Alright, we're gonna find a grill and place that. This one's nice. I mean, this is kind of something you would just like bring from home, but that's okay. How have you not ran out of space to download things? Because I don't have any maps. This is the only map that I've downloaded. Maps take up a ton of space. So, that definitely makes a huge difference. That looks nice. What do we think of the park? Should we add anything else? Is it missing anything from any angles? I like the lookout tower. That's pretty good. You can just walk up to it. It's like a real park. Playing the sandbox. Spin around on the merry-go-round. Dude, these things are sick. Woo! Okay. I think you can actually go up in the Absolute Cinema. I think you can actually go up in the lookout tower too. You can. Look at that. You can actually look at the neighborhood that you've built. That's kind of sick, actually. I've never done that. Like, put a lookout tower. Love the park you did. It's very cool. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. So if we got a park here, I feel like we should do... I wonder if there's like an ice cream store. We got the milk shop over here. I don't really know what the milk shop sells. I'd like to think like this is ice cream, but I don't know. Totally doesn't remind me of Call of the Wild. Do you think this place sells ice cream? It kind of looks sketchy. Like, you might get sick from it, but it also might low-key just smack. I like this, so I'm happy with that. Very happy with that. Alright, we need something for these spaces. I don't know what, though. That's a tough one. That's a really tough one. Cause this is such a big lot here, but it's only got one like actual like entrance. So this is like usually really good for like a shop of sorts, or like the American Midwest Man Cave fits really well. I don't know, a tennis court, that's not a bad idea, but you could make a lot of tennis courts. You know what I mean? That would have been a good idea in that other area. But like this fits like perfect. Put a lake with some docks. We don't quite have room on this plot here. I could have maybe... Oh, we could put a little pond right here. It's not going to be a very big one. The original map, there's a movable beach ball in the watchtower. Really? Make a grocery store there? That would be cool. If they have a good grocery store, I would. Like the gas station, this is a beautiful gas station mod. I love that. And it works. Do a yacht club by the lake. That'd be sick. I could do like a little tiny pond quickly here. It's not going to be a very big one, but that's okay. It'll look nice. How you get the gas station? The gas station, it's just called like the Super S gas station. Hi, the boats will come out soon with the update. I know, that'll be sick, dude. Any new build ideas? I mean, we're building a park and a little pond here. I kind of messed that up. So let me bring it this way just a hair. By chance, do you also play PC? I'm on Xbox. Go-kart track? It's not a bad idea. I don't want to put too much like, you know, things like that over here. Like, we have a park. I don't want to like also put a go-kart track and then like kind of fill the space with like things like that. It gets to be a bit much, I've found. I could do a smaller one maybe. Soccer field? That's not a bad idea. That's a good way to use up a lot of space. You hit a water line, I don't think Boss Man will like that. No, Boss Man's gonna be angry, bro. Angry. 6'7" power stroke, what's up, buddy? How you doing? That's pretty nice. What's up? How's it going? That trucking, how's it going? Yeah, I've got the go-kart track mod. We're gonna add some rocks around this since we added this. It's kind of just right. I have a lot of mods, sorry guys. So let's just place a few rocks here. Once we find the right one. How old are you? I'm 28, or 29. 29, not 28. Sean, what's up, bro? How's it going? Car wash, that's a good idea. I like that, actually. I really like that idea. We'll build a car wash next. once I figure out which rock to use here. They're also like, I don't know, they just don't have the best like options. So you do this in real life too? Do what in real life? Yo, that's actually a sick idea, dude. It's a super sick idea. I'm gonna just add a few of these around here. I like to rotate them so they kind of look different, but if you look closely, you can always tell. Don't tell anyone. I think you build stuff in it, or your build stuff is FS25 the best. Thanks, dude. Drive truck, all that? No, I don't drive truck. Maybe if there's a rock bench. That's not a bad idea. Alright, let's just... We're not going to go too crazy with the rock. But what do you do for work? Create content. That's it. Create content. I did work for a few years at a construction company and like things like that as an estimator, but if you had a laptop, would you put FS25 on it? I don't know. Probably not. Maybe. I mean, like I said, I kind of like have built this channel around like doing it all on console. I feel like if I hopped on PC, it would just kind of like mess with the vibes. That's why you know everything? Yeah, dude. Worked around cranes, things like that. It was a pretty neat industry and job, I will say. I don't know if I like that one there. Had to leave to keep the dog out to go to party. I feel that, bro. I'm gonna delete that one. I think I'm pretty happy with the rocks. I didn't want to go too crazy with them. I was just kind of throwing them there. Do you make good money from making videos? At the moment, we're still just getting like started with this channel. You can make really good money doing it though if you do stuff right, that's for sure. It all just depends on how you approach it, which route you go, and like things like that. You can make good money doing anything though. Anything is possible. On PC you can get a lot more mods. Yeah, no, and I get that. I have a computer. I fried it with that, but yeah, no, I had Farm Sim 22 with like PC mods and all that. It's just, I don't know, it runs so good on console. I just enjoy that. You ever get bored from playing games all day? I don't play games all day. Except for rotting in your mom's basement. I own my home, bro. Own a home. My dad wants me to go to college and finish college. I feel that. I'm married, own a home, own a Porsche, like living. Thanks, bro. Nah, like there's ways to do it right, ways to do it wrong. How do you go live? I go live by using a capture card connected to just like a basic PC. And stream from TikTok. It's pretty simple. I mean, it's really just like capture card plugged into the computer. What do you do for work? Create content. Alright, so we are gonna make a car wash. I love that idea. Whoever said that, that's fire idea, so we are going to do that. I'm just gonna paint, oh no, don't want to do that. You should make an area to fix cars. Yeah, we will have that. You ever step on your belt buckle at 2 a.m. trying to get a snack? I'd recommend not doing that. Have you tried not doing that? Yeah, I will make an area to fix cars too. I do like that. I think that's going to be at that front spot up there. Mechanic shop? Yep. Or it might be back here. Maybe I'll do it back here. Tuck back, or maybe here. Still end up stepping on it. Have you tried like putting it in a different spot? Midnight cravings overpower the pain. That is true. Sometimes the pain is worth it. Oh, shoot. And try every day and still end up stepping on it. Can you show us all the buildings? Yeah, give me 1 second here. Alright, so here, this one's not fully done. We've just been building this one on live. Keep that in mind. So we just built this park here. Nice little park. We've got this little milk shop, dairy shop, ice cream shop. I like to think it's an ice cream shop. Sketchy, but it's there. Then we got this place. This little house. I'm gonna put a mower in here. I haven't went and bought one and brought it over here yet. We got the gas station over here. Boom, boom. It's a nice house layout. Thanks, dude. And then over here we have this house. Little 2-stall, pretty basic. What sheds are those? Which ones? This one here, I like this one too. This is a really good one. It's got this little area, and then there's also storage in here that you can put like chainsaw and things like that. The blue ones. So this one is, I want to say it was in others, maybe? I don't remember where it was, if I'm being honest. You're plowing full volume and your parents can't sleep. Half the time he's off at work, that's why we don't care. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't remember what that one's called. Then we got this house here, which this one's just kind of a basic, like, little thing. It's got a playground out back. You know the vibes. This one has a pool with a nice little, like, privacy fence. Landscaping, you know. This one here, it's just kind of a basic house. Pool in the backyard, little patio set up. You know the vibes. We got this one here. So this one here is kind of cool. So this house has this like sidewalk around it. So we put the flowers around there. So like the pink, that was all us. Can you follow me? I don't really do that, buddy. It's all good. The Bronco, bro. What's up, dude? And then we got the A-frame cabin, which always goes in this spot here. Nice little gazebo, a hangout area, and a garage. Then we got this house. Nothing really special about this one either. Try not to use too many spots up. If you use up all your slots, then you're gonna regret things, so. Can you help me do the retaining wall and getting the stones leveled? Which stones? The walls? I can show you. I'm not gonna, like, do it for you, but I can talk you through it. So what you want to do is when you like find out how big you want it, like I usually place a house, to find out how big of an area it'll paint the ground when you delete it. So we're gonna just start lowering the ground. I don't really care because I'm deleting this when we're done, so I'm not gonna put a ton of time into this if I'm being honest. That's about low enough. I know that because I've built 100 of these already. But if you want to check for sure, pull out the wall and you can actually just place it in there and make sure. Use your tools on the strongest setting. Oh, yours keeps hitting water. Yeah, you're gonna have to do it in a different lot then, or raise the ground up in that lot, because otherwise it'll mess you up. You won't be able to fix that or change that, unfortunately. So, yeah, I would like raise up the ground around it and then go down. That's what I ended up doing for my like underground like compound, the one that's 2 stories, is I raised the ground before I even started it, just to be sure that I wouldn't like hit water or anything like that. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate, but you almost got to check that before anything. Whoever I'm showing this for here, like I've been holding A, leveling it this entire time and not let go. So like this whole time I'm talking, all of that, I am holding A. You want to be sure to just keep holding A. That's very important, to get everything smooth and like all the corners done. So if you look down here right now, you see how every corner is like perfectly flat and smooth? That's extremely important. Like extremely important. So now that we're done with that, I'm happy with it. That's good. We're going to do the slope. When doing the slope, once again, tool always on the strongest. See how it gets darker? I use the tool one bigger because then it's wide enough to fit any trucks or anything like that. You don't want it in the corner. That's bad news. You won't be able to get your walls perfect. So do it like in the center is fine, or offset just a little bit. Now you see the center of that square? The center of that square is a red X. That red X, you have to get like a little bit above that little corner there. When you get it in the corner, press X, go straight away from it as far as you want, and then hold A. Gotta go. Bye. Hope you have a good day. You too, bro. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. What's good? Haven't been here lately because my cousin passed. Dude, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry to hear that. So once you're holding A, just once again, like when you're doing the leveling, just move super slow and take your time and don't let go of A. And then just work your way backwards to the point where you pressed X at. But this is also extremely important to have everything straight and the corners and points all nice. Otherwise, you are going to fight the retaining wall the entire time. So make sure that you take your time with this. Like I said, it's very, very, very important. And then like go, you can see like right at the bottom there how it's not even perfectly. You don't want that. You want that all smoothed out. So go back and forth, make sure it gets all hit. And boom, there's a perfect slope down into a perfect setup there. It comes out and swivels. Yeah, like I said, just hold A and just go slow. You see how long it took me to do that? Take your time, but you can see how nice that corner is now. That's very, 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 very important. I'm not going to go and place the walls. I mean, I guess I could place a couple of them to kind of show you that. But I'm not going to do all of them because like I said, I'm going to delete this when I'm done here. What are you making? I'm just showing the underground man cave. Snakeable has some really nice houses with good interiors. Okay, I'll have to check that out. I might have some downloaded, quite honestly. I probably do. Alright, so I'm almost to the wall pieces now. So when placing the wall pieces... Oh, I made this one way deep. You can fix that, though. That's not a big deal. How do you make the ramp flat? You just got to take your time, be very patient. So if you do it like this where it's too big, you can fix that and kind of glitch them together. And then... Oh, I didn't have objects. Oh. So you just place them like that and go all the way around. This one would be a really deep one. Ever heard of muscle? I have not, no. Alright, so let's pretend that I place those all the way around and I'm happy with how it looks. Let's do the retaining wall. So now that the retaining wall is done, you're not going to do it. Normally you do it like near the edge there. You don't want that. You're going to leave a gap. So go like a little bit inwards and it's going to line up perfectly. And then if you don't go all the way to the end, you can click A, press right on the D-pad and it'll pull out the corner piece. And then boom, you can place a corner piece. We made this one too deep, so it actually would not work like that. And you'd want to fix that. You should look them up after streaming. Okay. Bro, what underground are you building now? Yeah, I'm just explaining. I'm deleting all this, Josh. We're just kind of going over it. I was giving some tips and tricks. I've got so many underground man caves built that I could donate one every day for the next month. Alright, but yeah, that's basically how you do it. Alright, we're gonna put a car wash in because I loved that idea. I don't know what shed I want to use yet. I kind of want to use something like open. For the most part at least, like something like this maybe. But I don't know if I like that lot for it. I could do like right here technically. Finna say watch the last live of the last underground. I was finna tweak if I had to build another. I feel that. Dude, I'm so excited for that RAM mod. That RAM mod is going to be sick. Not entirely sure what we're going for yet. Cage, yo, what's up, buddy? How we doing? How we doing? We're gonna build a car wash. Tried to make it, but you couldn't. I think you can. Don't say you couldn't. You got it, dude. I just downloaded this. I'm kind of excited to use that on something. Wow, there's really not the best things for this. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking is, well, I kind of want a roof on it though, like a covered one, but I want the walls open. I'm thinking like just like, yeah, the hay storage. But I don't know, it kind of looks goofy. Like something like this is almost exactly what I'm thinking. But then I want it to be like, I don't know, it doesn't really fit nice right here and you can't drive off that way. So I'm maybe thinking like over here, but then it's like so much space taken up for like a car wash, you know? Because it doesn't quite need that much space. That's maybe, oh, it's closed on that side. Well, that's not it. Use that and add walls in between it. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But like I said, it takes up so much, like that's a big lot, you know? Like, this lot's massive. I don't know if I want to waste that big of a lot on just like a car wash. It's like kind of ugly. Small rental block. Or storage. I could do storage too, like a storage lot. That's not a bad idea, but that's kind of what Austin Farmer did on one of his videos. If you've seen it, you've seen it. He did a car wash and then he did the storage in the background. What are we building tonight? We built a park so far. And I'm kind of looking through, we're thinking about doing a car wash is kind of what I want to do. Love that guy. Dude, he's so good. His videos are so good. Not gonna lie, that's what I'm getting my ideas off of, dude. Yeah, he's so talented. Like, he's so entertaining to watch too. Like, I get sucked into his videos. Like, I'll literally look up and just all of a sudden it'll be hours later, you know? His truck in real life is sick. Yeah, bro. It is. I agree with that. Hey, thanks for them follows, guys. Thanks for them gifts too, guys. I really appreciate that. My favorites are Austin Farmer and the squad. I feel that. Are those the same? No, they're not the same. That looks really big here, though, doesn't it? Just wish it wasn't so massive, you know? Just feels like excessive. I guess what I could do, what I should do actually, I have an idea here. We're gonna take these. Maybe it'll let me place some. No, it's not gonna place very nicely, it's a problem. Well, honestly, I might have to look through and find a good mod. I might do that tonight. I do think I'm gonna hop off for the night, guys. I was only planning on doing an hour stream tonight, and I just looked up and it has been an hour. So, I think I'm gonna hop off of the stream for tonight. I am gonna post this right on my YouTube right when I get off here. And I am gonna post another YouTube video probably tonight is my goal. So give me some time on that. Otherwise, keep an eye out for the daily TikToks and all of that. Otherwise, I appreciate the gifts, the follows, the comments, the interactions, guys. I love it all. I really, really appreciate it. Hey, Big Country, you too, buddy. You have a great night. Thank you for the gifts, guys. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys. I will be live tomorrow as well. Keep that in mind. See you guys tomorrow.